How's it going? Happy Friday, March 13th to you. A very superstitious day. You know, there's a lot of legends and myths and folklore out on sailing ships and just ships in general, boats in general, on Fridays and a bunch of other things. If you ever, it's kind of cool if you ever look it up. Like the folklore about Fridays, about it was bad luck to sail on a Friday. It was bad luck to have the boat named Friday. Just anything that has to do with a Friday, it was supposed to be considered terrible luck. And remember one of the legends I read, or in one of the books that I read, there was a guy back in the sailing times. I don't know if this is true or not, but I thought it was a cool story. But he wanted to somehow debunk that whole thing, so he bought a boat. He named it Friday. He found a first mate that was named Friday. He stocked it up on a Friday. He set sail on a Friday. It was just all sorts of crazy. Everything had to do with Friday, and the boat sailed away, and it was never seen again. So I don't know if there's anything to do with that, but I always thought that was kind of funny. It's not fun. It's tragic, but I guess in a ironic way, I suppose it's still kind of funny. All right, so hey, I hope everybody's doing well. Obviously, there's a lot of things going around with the virus and everything. I hope everybody's doing fine. Wash your hands. Obviously, use hand sanitizer. You don't need me, a simple dumb fisherman, to tell you that, but it is good practice to do those things. I've been doing it. Make sure my family has been doing it. So please, please, please take care of yourself. But I wanted to still get some content out to you guys because there's still some cool things going on. Just found out today that the Grand Rapids Ultimate Sports Show is likely to be canceled. I was going to be down there with Jim down in the Big John booth. My fishing partner Jim and I were going to be down there showing off the new downrigger. And Big John called me or texted me today, the manager there, and said, we're not going. It's just not worth it. And then he texted me back a little while later and said it sounds like they're canceling the whole show. Sounds like right now it's on a delay or a postponement, but more than likely it's going to be canceled. So hey, we got to ride this thing out. I hope everybody stays healthy. God willing, we will all get through this. All right, so my high-tech sign for everybody. Thanks for watching. What we're talking about today. Oh, let me cover this real quick because I just looked over and saw this. Here is a beautiful, let me make sure we got focus. A beautiful Okuma CV55L with a 250 copper on here with braid backer, custom spooled by myself. You know, it's got the mono in there for the place to put the board. Made that up not long ago. That is going out to any of my Patreon patrons. And let me say this about Patreon. Man, I started that just a couple weeks ago. The support that I've seen on there is just phenomenal, overwhelming. I've said this before, but the people on this channel are the nicest, friendliest, most supportive people in the world on YouTube, the galaxy, the universe, whatever. Thank you so much for everybody that's jumped on Patreon. Whether it's $1 that you donated or more than that, it doesn't matter. Every little bit helps. Thank you so much. I don't want to harp on that too much, but I did want to say thank you. We're like 20% of the way there for me to be able to give away a charter. But in the meantime, in the midst of time or whatever, in the interim, I want to be able to give all my Patreon supporters something every now and then. So this time around, sometime in the next 2-3 weeks or 4 weeks, anybody that donates or jumps on and supports the channel on Patreon, it's Tangled Tackle Fishing on Patreon. Anybody that jumps on and supports us, is going to be entered into this drawing. So somebody on Patreon, and there's only like 20 people on there right now, somebody is going to win this beautiful, this is probably a $200 rig or more rig, $200 or more rig right there. Somebody's going to get that. And I'm going to do that for every now and then. Maybe every month. I don't know. Maybe once every couple months. But I want to give away like lure packages and flies and meat rig, Dreamweaver stuff. I want to make... I just want to say thanks, and that's my way of doing it. All right, so Tangle Tackle Fishing on Patreon if you do want to jump on. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, today we are talking about Purple Taco Fly Supply field testers. Got them right here. Well, I got some of them right here. I have some samples. Leroy and Deb at purpletacoflysupply.com, the owners there, they want to enlist the help of 10 people. And it doesn't matter where you fish, whether you be Great Lakes, Pacific Northwest, Canada, Florida, Jamaica, Australia. They send this stuff all over the place. Wherever you are, you're eligible to get into this. They want to find 10 people just to start. There may be more down the line, but 10 people to send some testing or some kits to them for field testing. So I'm looking for everybody that's interested in that. Leave a comment right down below on this video. All I need is a name. Well, I'll have your screen name there. That's good. But all I need is just a little bit of information about you, where you fish, what you fish for, how often you fish, just things like that. You will be entered into this field tester thing. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it like the last one where I just drew names out of a hat, or maybe Lee wants to do something different, where we try to get these things sent out to other places, other parts of the planet, or it's just going to be a random drawing. Either way, it's cool. I'm not sure how much he's going to send. And if you haven't seen these kits, let me show you here real quick. This is a... the light's a little goofy, but this is a McKenna's Magic kit right here. So what it does, it shows you the fly, it shows you the material. Obviously there's stickers on here, but inside here you're going to have enough material to tie 3 to 4, maybe even 5 flies, depending how much you use. 3 to 5 flies. I know the kits that they're going to come out with, down the road. Down the road you're going to have like maybe enough material to tie 5 or more flies, but I think these are like 3 or 4. And so you get the material in here, you get instructions, you get beads, you get all this stuff right here in this kit. Some, even some thread to tie up, and some tubing, some bullet head, everything you need to make flies. To make this fly, come on, focus, come on back. There you are. Everything you need to make this fly is in there. All the instructions. If you need instructions on how to tie flies, go into our channel right here, go into our playlist and just look up fly tying playlist, and there's a whole bunch of instructional videos right there, help you out. You can do it. I have no doubt that you can do it. You can make these things, you can catch fish on them and save a tremendous amount of money. Tremendous amount of money. So here's a Quicksilver kit. Here's a River Pickle kit. These are the flies that are on their website. These are our recipes. These are Tangle Tackle tournament teams' recipes. These are what work that we've come up with over the years. So they're good. They're great. I don't want to say they're great. That's kind of like tooting my own horn. I don't want to do that. But they are. They're really good recipes. All right. So down below, you don't need to like it. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need to do anything other than just down below throw in some information about yourself. It doesn't have to be like a job interview or a resume. A little bit of information, and we'll go from there. If you do want to like the video, hey, cool. We appreciate that. If you want to subscribe, we appreciate that also. All right. My watch is telling me that I got to do some more steps. This thing is yelling at me all the time. All right, guys, gals, everybody. These are going to be coming out to you. So let's do this. Let's give this 2 or 3 weeks, if not maybe a tad bit longer, to let everybody get an opportunity to put their name on, and then we'll get the winners out. 10 people. 10 people to start. It might be a few more, but 10 people is what I know right now. Cool. All right. Fishing reports every Sunday at 7 o'clock right here live on this channel. We'll go over all the Great Lakes fishing, river fishing, pier fishing, shore fishing, even some ice fishing if there's any ice left, which I don't think there is. But yeah, we'll cover all that stuff. And that goes through the whole summer. We'll go through the whole summer. And if you're looking for a charter, my website is up. Dark Blue, DARKBLUE, charters.com, darkbluecharters.com. I'll put a link down below. I'll put a link down below for the Patreon and my charters website. If you're looking for a great charter, or at least a fun one, hopefully it's great too, give me a call. Give me a call. All the numbers, contact information is on the website. I'll be happy to take you out. All right, that's it. I'm going to let everybody get out of here. Have a great weekend. Be safe. I will see you this Sunday.